Is a big day out at Soldier Field. About 3,000 athletes, coaches, spectators, and volunteers will celebrate the opening ceremony for the 2025 Spring Games.
Yeah, the games themselves will happen next week at Dunbar Park, bringing together over 1,000 athletes with intellectual disabilities.
This is all made possible by the Chicago Park District and their Special Olympics administrator, Eileen Ganan. So Eileen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah, Eileen, this is your 57th Spring Games. Can't believe it's been 57 years. Absolutely incredible. We've been talking about the weather forecast all morning long, tracking some rain. Do we have any weather contingency plans ready for today?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not often that the weather does cooperate with us on this day, so we are ready. It looks like we have a break in the rain from 9 to 1, according to what we're looking at, and it's perfect timing for our athletes to get here, to get unloaded off the buses, and to enjoy the day. We might have to shorten up the program and shorten up some of the aspects of the day, but we're ready to be flexible, and we're ready to show these guys a good time.
I know the spirit will still be high out at Soldier Field. What can people expect from today's opening ceremony, and will there be anything new to expect this year?
So like you guys said, we have about 3,000 athletes that are coming in today that are competing next week. This is like a big pep rally for the Spring Games, which is a track and field event hosted next week at Dunbar Park. Today is all about having fun, getting these guys pumped for their competitions next week. A lot of these guys compete in a track event and a field event, and just showing them that we're ready, we're excited, and they are definitely ready and excited. As far as the program goes, we've really turned the focus on highlighting the athletes themselves. So we have a dance contest featuring about 12 athletes and some coaches. We hosted a talent show over the last couple months, and the winners are invited to perform on the field today in front of all their peers and spectators and volunteers. So we have two parks performing, Shabona Park and Kosciuszko Park. So we are excited to see the highlights of those athletes and what they can do both on the field and off the field, and the talents that they have aside from sports.
We've been just seeing some awesome pictures from years past of some of those smiling faces that you mentioned, really getting folks pepped up, those athletes. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Spring Games here in Chicago and how it came to Soldier Field.
Sure. So, like you said, it's our 57th year. It started in Chicago in 1968 in July, and ever since then, it's held strong. We have some strong Special Olympic roots here. Started it with the Park District, kicked off a lot of, everyone jumping in from the city, and that continues to this day. So, it's just an amazing event. The smiles, what these guys can do, what these athletes, the challenges that they face on a daily basis, and then you see them go out there and they don't let anything hold them back. So it's just great. It's a great organization to be a part of. It's a great event to be a part of, and it's just a really cool thing to see these guys be successful and have fun.
Super inspiring, Eileen. How can people get involved potentially next week? How can they come and watch those games actually happen?
So the games take place at Dunbar Park, which is 300 East 31st Street, and it's open to the public. You can just show up, watch the events. There's multiple events. We have about 5 field events: softball throw, standing long jump, shot put, running long jump, and then we also have the track going all day long. So the prime times for the events are 10:30 to 1. So stop by anytime and cheer us on.
Yes, we will. We will be there to cheer you guys on. That's amazing. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Eileen. We really appreciate it. And we'll be right back. But first, let's send it over to Chris Habermill, who's got